Outsmarting explosive behavior is a visual system of support and intervention for individuals with autism spectrum disorders. And here is a quote from a very wise parent. I very much understand and appreciate where this parent is coming from. When my son was a teenager, his behavior was frightening. Nothing worked, including 6 months in an institution. I took a leave of absence to care for him, and during that summer, developed this visual method to outsmart his explosive behavior. It worked. It was then employed to help other kids and eventually adults on the autism spectrum who had explosive behavior. Today my son is grown, living a happy and productive life. He has been outsmarting his explosive behavior independently for over 8 years using this visual system. His success has been duplicated by many others over the years by using this interactive visual method. Along with writing and public speaking, I continue to work as an autism consultant to school districts and agencies on behalf of those with autism. Escalating behavior has 4 distinct stages. These stages are the same for each individual who experiences explosive behavior. Each stage has a behavioral description that is unique to each individual person. Positive interventions and behavioral supports are written on stop and go signs. These too are unique to each individual person in that different supports will be effective at different points in the escalation of behavior. Here is an example of one student's stop and go signs employed in his everyday life. These are the supports and interventions that generally serve to keep his behavior regulated. At the first sign of starting out behavior, support for the student shifts up 1 level. Your student's individual support and interventions can be written directly on pre-made stop signs and go signs in this kit. Most times your student will back out of the starting out behavior with this higher level of support. If not, you will see the behaviors listed in the next picking up steam stage, at which time your level of support then moves up in attempts to prevent the point of no return stage. Many times the student can back out of the behavior with this higher level of support and intervention. If not, it is crucial for you to know that the point of no return is just that. This is where the physiological fight-flight mechanism kicks in. The student's instinct informs him that his life is in danger, and he will automatically fight or flee. Your response, as soon as you see the point of no return behavior, is to brace for the explosion by quickly creating a safe environment, because the explosion will automatically happen, at which time you must contain the crash and then restore the tracks. By definition, explosive behavior has 4 escalating stages. Triggered fight-flight response during the point of no return stage, and clearly defined pattern of recovery after the explosion stage. Outsmarting explosive behavior is a complete visual system with all the parts necessary to create your students' personalized visual to enable everyone to outsmart explosive behavior. The facilitator guide explains the workings of the visual system. The student workbook pulls out the individualized behaviors along with individualized supports and interventions that will work for your student during the various stages of his behavior escalation. The complete kit is available through the Autism Asperger Publishing Company.